Hello, everybody, and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. Broadcasting A Link to the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup 2022. We got brackets round 2 for you today. It's TreySpyre versus Arborelia. They're in their game 2 tonight. Trey has a win, so he's trying to get into the next round of brackets, while Arborelia is fighting for her life. Commentating for us, we have Nira Lightshine and Tijo. And tracking is Aku Hish. I hope I said that right. Say hello, everybody.
Hey there, everybody. It's good to be back calling another commentary race. Let's have a good, clean match tonight.
And come on, Seed, deliver something we can laugh at for a while. How are you doing this evening, Nira?
I am doing well. I've been wanting to see this Seed in all the matches I've called so far, so I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, just for everybody out there, they have rolled in tournament inverted mode, so, fun stuff. Start in the Dark World, start with an activated flute, keys, maps, compasses, all shuffled into the pool, so could be a lot of different variants here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it could be a quick seed, it could be a very, very long one.
Yeah, they could be digging for stuff, get held up, in a mode like inverted. If they have to get into desert, that book could be buried. So many different little things that the randomizer brings on when you're playing in inverted mode. So they want to see an early mirror, and hopefully it doesn't force anything too ugly, but that'd be the benefit for everyone watching and us to see. So let's go from there and see what happens.
Yep. Just waiting on. So, what kind of stuff would you like to see out of the seed tonight? I'm hoping really trolly.
Oh yeah, definitely me too. As Akahesh said in the chat here, our tracker, some low-level Lionel dodges to go up the mountains, always fun. Hey, $50 in the house to start things off, a little bit of money. Both looking for this more hopeful inverted start, so it's not too bad at this point. Let's see which way they go.
One's going to Meyer, one's going to Thebestown.
Yeah, this is a good play from Arborelia. Head over here. It's 2 quick checks in Meyer Shed. You can flute out of here, This place dodged a Dacto for a while. And Trey
20 ruby.
Yeah. Trey with the front 4 of Thebestown's always just free. Get in and out of here and then see if he gets pushed you one way or the other.
Big key for Dark Palace into Thebestown.
Pod big already. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, you don't want to typically head over to Pod till you find some few smalls, but something to keep in the back of his mind. Arborelia, heading over here to Village of Outcast as well now. Looks like more going to clear up chess game, C-shaped house maybe before heading into Thebestown.
Oh, there's 300, and looks like TreySpyre found the Cane of Samaria.
Oh, and look, the compass to Thebestown in Thebestown. Isn't that convenient?
Yeah. The hook shots with the C shape. Sorry.
Interesting. No, all good. Trey not wasting any time here. Heading over, gonna take advantage of this shop here. Get some bombs.
Oh, it looks like Arborelia is going into Thebestown now.
Yeah, usually the first start of an inverted seed, you kind of just got to get all these checks out of the way and see if you can get pointed in one direction or the other. Trey getting the money, coming over here, heading to Hype Cave, 5 quick checks, maybe gives you a bit of direction.
Yep. Arborelia has just got her big key for Pod. 20 rubies in Hype Cave so far. Map for Skull Woods, 20 rubies again. And big key for Ganon's Tower.
Well, that's convenient. We're going to need that, and it's not going to be buried somewhere. They got to go look for it. So both runners are going to be happy to see that at this point.
Yeah, you always hope in key sanity or even in regular runs that you find that big key early.
Yeah, it's never a fun one to dig for here. Aurelia gonna just take the Death Warp out of here. I mean, getting a little bit quicker a trip through Thieves Town too, making sure that taking full advantage of the hook shot. It's not boots, but it's the next best thing.
Yeah. And TreySpyre, I mean, just getting the 10 arrows and 20 rubies out of Meyer's shed.
Yeah, just not a lot going on here. I think Trey's just gonna kind of probably end up following the same thing and eventually just clearing out Village of Outcasts before making a move anywhere else.
$20 rubies on Cape Ledge.
Yeah, bumper with nothing for us right now. I mean, Czech also needs a mirror. In this mode, as the caves are switched, and that is now the Old Man Rescue Cave, and the climb to the top of Bumper Cave is now in the Light World. So, yeah, that's one of the little advantages that get changed around and inverted here. Arborelia
Looks like
heading into Skulls, so that's good.
Wait, did they get a Skullwoods key?
No, but it's a great place to come in here and farm bombs, and if you want to, you can always, of course, go to the middle and steal one.
Why did Arborelia do that?
To restock the bombs. You don't have to go in and out this way. Now those pots will be refilled.
Good point.
It's a fairly common inverted start. Yeah. It's one of the another little nuances of inverted here. Oh, interesting.
Castle Tower, big key, or small key.
Yeah, one thing with inverted is quite often it can really force you into an Aga Tower play. You know, as soon as you see a glove and you don't even technically need it. With the flute, the mountains and logic at any point, and you can just walk into Aga Tower because it is at Ganon's Tower.
Very true. We got bottle with a B in it.
Yeah, that's always nice to see, you know, especially in inverted, the ability to get it a safety. Sometimes it forces some really low-level stuff here. See the first small fire. That's interesting.
Yep.
And, of course, a hug from a Gibdo, because they like to walk right into you. And in inverted on 3 hearts at the start, they really hurt.
Piece of heart on Stumpy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Trey head up the mountain here. Yeah, here we go.
Big key Ice Palace.
Nice open chest. I mean, our runners are hoping that we don't need to get all the keys to actually go through Ice Palace, especially the big key and the cane already, and just break it and move around. Another $300 here in Skull Woods, so the seed wants them to at least have a bunch of money really early, so that's nice.
Yeah.
One thing to note here, Trey heading up the mountain without that castle tower small, so we'll be able to get the first chest, but won't be able to even try to push out of logic for the second one.
It's so weird seeing Ganon's tower open.
And Trey up here playing everybody's favorite game in inverted, Dodge the Lionels. No, valid point. There's no great weapon to get through there, but it is doable with a hook shot if you know that dark room really well.
Which dark room?
The Aga Tower maze.
Oh, okay. And just 20 rubies in the Super Bunny Cave.
Yeah, so interesting to see which way this really wants our runners to go.
They never checked the winery.
Yeah, Trey did go in there. Yeah,
oh, he did?
Yeah, you can use the Samaria to get past the ball and chain guards, though. It's not fun, but it's doable. Inverted can push for some awfully horrible things. It's kind of just the thing I'm thinking here, but...
I've seen some awful, horrible things in regular randomizer. I saw land moles once have to be done with the cane of Brian.
Yeah, it can do. I mean, this randomizer can generate some really fun stuff at times. And it's fun to watch and not always fun to play, but
Yeah.
Arborelia getting the first dig here. Getting the bottle. Trey heading into pod. Not really surprising at this point from his point of view. You know, just pay off everybody's favorite monkey and get into the dungeon here.
I don't know what my least favorite boss I've done before is, but like, ugh. I think the worst thing I've ever had to do was four heart green male Helmasaur King with just the fighter sword.
Yeah, that's not always fun. I've had a few seeds that have required a fighter sword clear.
There's the mirror.
So that's never fun either. Okay, the mirror's nice. Trey over here.
Yeah,
I missed if Trey grabbed a potion for this on this side. Thank you. I totally missed that. I was kind of like, guessing he has a potion for this camera unlock, but I wasn't 100% sure. Nice to break a bit of pod here, see what these other two checks have. That mirror early is nice. This makes dipping dungeons and getting rid of them a lot easier. Arborelia deciding instead of heading to pod first, going to go check the pyramid. Heads up play. It's one of those ones that you don't get it when you're first thinking about it, you could walk by it for a while.
There's a small key to Ganon.
Yeah, so not a whole lot going on here as of yet. It's like this is time for Trey to head into Skullwoods, and Aurelia heading the same direction. Take advantage of that cane, maybe move to the middle section. She didn't do that the last trip in here, so
yeah.
Seed's got to give these runners a little bit of direction here pretty soon.
Them having a proper weapon would be very nice too.
Yeah, neither one of these runners are going to complain about actually getting something that's fun to fight things with.
Small key to Desert Palace.
Alright, so got one of those small keys that can be in some pretty ugly places depending on what desert turns out to be in this seed. Aurelia here, gonna take advantage of that hook shot through the cave. Go through Old Man Rescues. Trace clearing out the rest of Skullwoods here.
He went into Death Mountain rescue cave.
Yeah, she went in there to rescue the old man. If you have the hook shot in Samaria, it's not exactly awful. It's not, I mean, of course you'd like to be able to follow a sword spark or something, but sometimes you gotta do what the seed gives you.
Oh, looked like she got it out.
Yeah, navigated that well. Well done on that side. Nice thing is here, you come up, you get the save and quit point, nice and easy. Just walk up, hit the portal, and come down to buddy farm, take him home, and see what he gives you. You can also, if you can climb up, and if the rocks cooperate, go up and scope the top of Spectacle Rock, and even grab the item inside.
Yeah, I was about to ask, where do they take them? And then you said the portal.
Yeah, the portal's still active, just like it would be in regular standard modes. So just same type of thing, just a trip down the mountain, drop them back off safely at home here, get a map for your troubles to Mire, so that's fun.
Yep.
Yeah, the seed's just really not given a lot to work with here. That castle tower key is kind of sitting there, but I mean, the second check's not in logic without a lamp, but it's also not fun to fight ball and chains guards with bombs or Samaria or anything, but it might be pushing them that way. Oh,
there's the power. Oh wait, no, we hadn't found the power glove yet.
No, that opens that up. So Arborelia will grab that. That makes hookshot. That puts Hookshot Cave completely on the table after you play a game of Dodge and Lionels.
Dodge the Lionels, everyone's second favorite game.
What's the first?
Guessing which key the big chest is in.
Yeah, but one can be more exciting depending if the Lionels just won't go away.
True. I'm also glad you realized what I meant.
No, it's all good. Yeah, definitely. It's one of the little fun quirks of watching and playing this game, getting to sit there and guess or complain about where it might be. Yeah, very, very true. Lionels kind of do the same thing. If you can get close enough to them and get them to back up, they're not usually too much of a problem to walk by.
Arborelia is going into Aghanim.
Looks like she thought about it, decided to head across first. Hasn't seen Super Bunny yet, has the access to Hookshot Cave.
Unfortunately, we already know there's nothing in Super Bunny. Because TreySpyre already went in there.
Yeah, nothing's sitting in there now, but we'll get the new set of checks with Hookshot Cave and go from there. I imagine that after Trey grabs this glove here, probably very similar play on his side.
Have I just now only noticed that Trey is playing a fish?
Oh, the lovely Plague Knight Bunny Sprite. Alright. So here we go. On Arborelia's side, we get these 4 new checks. Hookshot Cave is going to give us some sort of direction, right?
There's the sword. And the moon pearl.
That opens up Paradox. That opens up a whole bunch in the light world up on the mountain here.
Otherwise than that, just 100 rubies inside.
Both of those items in there are more than welcome for the on Arborelia side, I'm sure.
Aku's bringing up a good point that the lamp should be in first chest then.
Lamp doesn't, no, as Allison pointed out, lamp doesn't need to be anywhere yet because nothing was locked by it. Yeah, you already have the flute, so the lamp's not required to get up on the mountain. You start with an active flute. That glove is technically a Sphere 0 check, so.
Oh, okay.
Both of our runners here coming in to do this fun fight. I mean, it's not exactly horrible if you use the old-fashioned dinner bell strat or just get aggressive and get them up against the wall with quick restuns. But still not exactly the most enjoyable thing. This could not be great for Arborelia on their side a little bit because of not going to pod and having that mirror for Death Mountain.
50 rubies in the first chest.
Yeah, it's grid play on both runners' side here to just come in and check this out before they drop over to the Light World side. Check out Paradox. With that mirror, Trey can be able to get into the back door of TR and do a few other weird things that the mirror allows in this inverted mode. So there's a whole bunch of checks here opened up.
Yeah, where did they find the mirror again?
It's in the shooter room and pod. First check.
Okay.
Yeah, no surprise here. Both runners just going to head into the Light World, get over to Paradox. Trey will be able to take the few peeks into the few checks in TR. And we'll see what happens here and what they go. I mean, without the mirror, Arborelia will have to commit to doing this another trip. Exactly. She's going to lose a few minutes here. Unless there's something up here that pushes another direction, then maybe it's not too bad to route it back in later, but we'll see here. Trey finds a bottle and another GT small, so convenient when you're seeing those fairly early. I mean, it means that anything could be in there, but by that point, we're just at endgame anyway. We've already got the big key.
Oh. I was Trey had me worried there for a second. Oh, looks like they found the flippers.
Yeah, flippers, mini Moldarm dancing around, you know. Sounds like Paradox gave.
Usually with my Paradox caves, I have to use the hammer to get over to it. And I find the hook shot there.
Yeah, that happens. At least they put you in, you know, you're on the right track. There's a map on Floating Island. Of course, we're going to grab that. We don't quite know what's going on yet, so...
Desert Palace. Maps and this kind of thing is what tells you what crystal it is, right?
Correct. Won't know if you do a map check until you actually have it. Or finish a dungeon. Quite often you might never find it. And Trey showing us little tricks of inverted here. Using the mirror on that ledge, getting into Laser Bridge. And Laser Beam for the trouble, but at least you get to come right back in the door here.
Yeah. That safety door is nice no matter what version of this you're running.
Especially if you're playing
There's the hammer.
Yeah, especially if you're playing a mode that pushes you in here with low health, like cross keys or inverted. Wow, we have natural Light World access now with that hammer.
Can he do any other checks? Nope.
He could have done Spiral and gone into TR from that door as well, but...
No, I meant, could he have done any more checks from where he was?
Not without a small key to be able to get through and go through the dark maze backwards.
Okay.
Not wasting any time. Gonna take advantage of that hammer and head right over here to Kakariko. Do the whole Light World loop. Plethora of checks here. It's gonna definitely give you some direction.
Oh, he could have done Crystal Roller, apparently.
No, he couldn't have. There's no key.
Oh, okay.
No small
We're
key
getting a
needed.
look
Okay.
at Catfish.
Oh yeah, no, that's my bad. Absolutely right. Thanks for the correction there. No, you do not need a key to move
And
through
a
there.
small
I'm thinking of the
key.
other way.
Dark Palace, small key on Catfish. Oh, it looks like she's gonna go get her mirror now.
Well, yeah, with the small key, head into pod now. These pushes are into pod. That key is a nice find for that exact reason.
Ice Rod in the Kakariko well, and another small key to pod.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised to see a few of those start showing up here now.
Well, Kakariko is known as the town of many things.
Yeah, and especially with the early sphere being so limited and inverted, in most cases, definitely as soon as you can get here, you'd like to come in and get a bunch of stuff.
Small key into Turtle Rock. And the Cane of Brian.
Okay, Burna. Interesting. So far here, Kakariko giving us a few things, so guaranteeing that if we need to do TR, we're not digging for an ice rod at least. Here comes the mirror for Arborelia on this side. Be happy to see that. And one way and another way, going to be like, oh, I could have done so much more on the mountain.
And there's a map of Ice Palace. Another map, this one of Eastern Palace.
Well, the seeds being nice that way, especially in the key sanity mode, it's giving lots of maps, a lot of information here, so.
We're getting Sick Kid checked. And it's just 3 bombs.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of things open here. That mirror will let Trey, while he's over here, check the smith as well. Because even though we don't have a mitt to lift the big rocks, we can use a mirror, grab the smith, walk back over, and mirror right there again. Is that what happened there? Thank you to our tracker AKH there. I kind of missed what happened there.
Yeah, you're kind of right there. He is not sick, he's just injured.
There we go, another one of those little nuances of inverted. Use the mirror to your advantage, grab the smith.
Just 20 rubies.
Yeah, just little bits of things going on here. Of course, trail check hammer pegs now while you're here. Probably, if you're going to commit to all the walk down there, might as well grab the purple chest too.
Definitely. And in hammer pegs, it is a compass.
There we go. Trey remembering the purple chest. Gets to drag this thing with him all the way through Hyrule. Just a scenic route for the creepy purple box following you around.
There's a big key. It is the big key to Desert Palace.
Interesting. Both keys for desert, but no way in there yet. Still looking for that book. Hard required and inverted. Go. Arborelia's turn to take the trip into Laser Bridge here. Grab that hammer.
Pick up her hammer.
Yep, that sounds like the right treatment there. Leave a bomb behind for a single green rupee in it for dragging that chest all the way. Yeah, I hadn't even thought of that. Good point. Surprised Trey didn't do Hera finding that hammer.
Well, if they need to go to the basement, then
Yeah, it's not logical. Technically, we don't have any keys, but I mean, Herapot takes a lot of that out of it. Sometimes you're willing to make that gamble.
oh, taking a death there.
Those lasers
There's
can
another
be so
small
rude.
key, and it is to Skullwoods. You need, I think it's, what, 3 small keys to get through Skullwoods? And she just got her hammer.
Yeah, logically anyway. Arborelia here going through, definitely showing her knowledge of inverted here. I completely forgot that you don't need keys this way. You need keys if you're coming from the other direction, so. Oh, Agina with a bow. That's interesting.
Ooh. I struggle with that room in the light. I can't even imagine doing that in the dark. And just piece of heart on
The Eastern's not east. Yeah, it's really easy in reverse. Actually, I was just about to say if you just kind of go in there and hold up or hold up left, it'll take you right through. Arborelia gonna take the all the way trip through here. Go see Chomps. Green Pendant Hera, interesting. Trey gonna show us what the old man's hiding here. Another GT small. And the second castle tower key. Interesting.
yeah. Ooh. Arborelia needs to be careful here.
Yeah, this is not always fun when low health with a fighter sword. Those skulls hurt, that pokey hurts, and just seems like everything gets on you in here real fast. Almost looks like Trey's going to take advantage of finding that one pod small and the big key, maybe just ending it. Got a Pendant Mire, looks like a red crystal at Skull Woods, red crystal at Swamp, or standard crystal at Swamp, sorry. Hopefully our tracker had some quick eyes here.
There's the big key for tower.
Yeah, interesting. Chomp's playing relatively nice here on Arborelia's side. Definitely not going to be upset about that. All that way.
And there's the...
Yeah, all that way for a compass.
Well, that and the big key to Hera.
Yeah, I'm not actually 100% sure on the key logic of that in inverted. I'm not sure if the lava chest is still locked behind 4. Maybe chat can help out on that one. I'm not 100%.
Because what if I look at with Hera, what if the progression is on Hera's big chest?
It's possible, but as chat pointed out, thanks for saying that. I wasn't 100% sure. That lava chest is technically locked behind 4 TR smalls.
Ew. So she got that out of logic then?
Yeah, it expects you to come in there with all the keys to be able to get to that chest.
Okay.
I mean, in normal mode, you need technically 3 to beat TR. In inverted, the advantage almost works like cross keys in a way that you only need really a couple to full clear TR, but certain things are in logic and certain things aren't. Trey taking on Dark Turtles here with a fighter sword. Not always fun if they get away from you. Arborelia wasting no time, finding that key, saying, might as well go see what green pendant Hera has. Unaware on her side that it is green pendant currently, but we'll find out.
Yeah, yeah, this I'm drawing a blank on what I was trying to say. So on key sanity, is it still two? Is it it's plus 2 items that can be found in there, right?
Yeah, there's a few extra. Yeah, because the map and compass are shuffled, so.
Yeah, they can still end up inside the dungeon, but.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, anything's possible. Trey finding the TR big in the chest. Yeah, the Hera big chest.
And Arborelia is going to go hammer strats for Moldorm or Trolldorm.
Yeah, handled it well.
Just a piece of heart.
Yeah, it's very interesting to note that in that Hera big chest was the Thieves Town small, so.
Ooh.
Interesting logic.
I missed that.
Yeah, interesting logic chain here so far. Depending what those keys are, if these turn out to be anything, we'll have to keep our eyes out here.
Oh, we're getting mini Moldorm cave. Small key for Hera. Piece of heart. There's the Titan's mitts. 20 rubies and 20 rubies.
Okay, interesting. Hera's small. That key's available with access to Hera. No fire source to do anything with it currently, but doesn't mean we won't see it pop up here soon.
We also just got a Mimic Cave check and it had 20 rubies in it.
Yeah, the seed definitely has had no short of handing out some money throughout the course of it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no surprise here. Trey clearing this stuff up, following those flippers they picked up in Paradox. Arborelia coming the other way. A graveyard ledge down. Another one of those things that's been changed for this mode. There's just a set of stairs to walk up here. Can't mirror to it. Small key on Hiley Island. Trey's gonna, of course, go back and grab that. Swamp Small. Okay, that's fun.
Yeah, and we're getting back of escape now. We know where the second bow is.
Yeah, both bows here. That's interesting. Both fairly easy, both right there. Yeah, weird guy under the bridge, sitting there with a bunch of bombs again. Always slightly alarming.
Just the map to Turtle Rock and Sanctuary Chest. We're getting an Ice Palace check. Or not. Never mind.
No, can't do anything with Ice Palace, so. Trey just taking advantage of the portal to come back.
Yep, my bad.
Oh, inverted changes everything.
Yeah. I've not watched enough Inverted to know all the differences, and there's the Swamp Palace Compass, and in the free potion today, was that the Fire Rod and Lumberjack?
I completely missed seeing what it was, so
I saw something that looked like the bottom of the fire rod. But looks like there's the big key to Eastern, which I guess we already have that, didn't we? No, we didn't have that.
No, Trey didn't loop up through Lost Woods when he did his route through CAC. He went from the top south. Yeah, Eastern would be beatable with that key. Not technically logical without a fire source, but I mean, that's not going to stop runners at this level, that's for sure.
There's the Master Sword. And a small key to Dark Palace.
So that'll be our third known.
I might have been wrong, chat.
We'll see here. Our
don't quote me on that, please.
Alright, looks like Trey's going to head back into Swamp Palace here. Already trying to go to see if maybe the key just happened to be sitting vanilla. Now that he's found it, going to head in here. Whole bunch of checks in this dungeon, of course.
Yeah, he actually could full complete Swamp right now.
Everything but the big chest, anyway.
Unless the big chest is in there.
Very well could be. You're absolutely right.
Yep, just because it's called Key Sanity doesn't mean it can't be in its own vanilla location, for instance.
That would be awful. Nobody wants to see Left Side Swamp.
Well, if you're the player, you don't want to, but when you're the commentator and the viewers, yes, you do. Like I said, like, don't quote me on it. I thought I saw something, but...
Thanks for taking a look at that, Ricky. May as well take a second here while Trey's starting to move through and Arborelia is moving through Kakariko to say thank you to our restreamer Ricky of Kokiri, our tracker Akuhesh, and Mike Oak near Light Shine.
Pleasure to be here, as always. You guys will never get rid of me. I had the pleasure to call the Amarif's 3 games, all 3 of them too, last week. That was fun.
Oh yeah, it's always nice to lend your voice to one of these, especially if it's something you're going to end up watching anyway. If you can have the opportunity to commentate it, why not?
Yeah. Looks like a small key to Skullwoods, so that is completable now because you don't need the big key to finish that, do you?
No, the moth's technically not in logic until you have the 3 small keys, but you also need the fire rod, of course. But you don't need the big key to finish that dungeon.
Oh, I thought I'm sorry. I thought that we had found 3 small keys.
I think it's just the 2. Looking at the tracker on Trey's side.
Up, we're getting Diver down.
Yeah, once that fire snake gets out of the way here.
Yep, and done it perfectly.
Yeah, very smooth, very nice. At this point, with still kind of looking for a bunch of things, makes perfect sense. If you're going into Swamp, you're going to full clear it.
Yeah. And it looks like Arborelia is getting Jeremiah.
Yeah, kind of just, especially if you have the mirror, kind of just one of these things here. Take advantage of it. And move everything through here.
There's a small key to Dark Palace.
I think that's 5 known pod smalls now, so that's interesting.
Okay, thank you, Flannel.
Nice thing about this is with that eastern big, as well as having that green pendant from that Heraclear, when Arborelia heads over to the eastern / pod area, we'll be able to check the green pendant turn in as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, as JD Silvergun pointing out in chat, pod's full clearable now, assuming that Trey or the runners can hammer jump, which I'm well aware that Trey can. I'm pretty sure Arborelia can too, so be nice as the keys all come out here.
We get the small key to Skullwoods and the blue tunic.
Alright, so blue mail, that's nice. And hey, there's the third skull small, so you were just a little bit ahead of yourselves, like you knew it was going to be sitting in here. Still need a fire rod though.
Yeah, I was like, in my excitement, I forgot about the fire rod. There's another key to the pod.
Alright, I guess we're not hammer jumping now, unless you just want to, because sometimes going through that maze in the dark's easier from the bottom if you're used to doing it that way.
good on anyone that can do that, can do hammer jump. My hands don't bend in that way.
I have the problem. I only know it from the big chest side, as JD Silvergun points out as well. If I try to do it from the top, I can never figure it out. I have to hammer up and go through that way.
I had to learn to do it from the top side because I don't have a controller that feels right in my hands for this game.
Yeah, that's fair. Definitely makes sense.
Though I might attempt to use one of my pro controllers on a non-race day.
Not a bad idea. Arborelia over here in desert area. Gonna grab this small key and I'm sure check Agina and end up with silvers. So that'll be super nice.
Yep. If she does check Agina, like having silvers this early is gonna be nice.
Trey showing us that if you can spam that button fast enough, you can use that 4 shots from that ice rod and take Argus down, getting stuck in the corner.
Yep, we're getting the silvers.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you're over here without the book to dip into desert, even at this point, if you've made the trip over here, you're doing this check, so silvers speed things up a little bit, that's for sure.
Yep, silvers are nice to have no matter what time in the game it is.
Looks like Trey is going to take that whole slew of keys here and just give us a full tour of pod now. Makes sense.
You think he'll do Eastern too?
I don't know. He might while he's over here. He might try to hold out for the big key. It's going to be an interesting call. We'll see what happens here.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have the big key, or it's Arborelia that does.
Yeah, key coming out of the back of the sewers here.
Skullwoods and Turtle Rock are our 2 5/6 crystals, which we already knew.
Or at least we know where the fire rod won't be.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, there it is.
Yeah, Fire Rod in pods. Isn't that the Big Chest's vanilla location?
Yeah, that's the vanilla big key location. So interesting here. Turtle Rock clearable.
Yep. What's in this? Oh wait, this was just 3 bombs earlier. Yep, and with the 6, with all the keys in here, he can full clear pod too while he's in here at least.
Yeah, that torch will make it tolerable too. At least you can light up the torches in the turtle room downstairs and see where they are.
Yeah.
Arborelia making the same play that Trey did, trying to see if maybe that key is just being cheeky and sitting right there. We'll find out when she follows flipper checks here, probably shortly, that it's just sitting on Highly Island. Right, another Turtle Rock small.
Yep. Was that a big key?
That was the map to Thieves.
Okay.
Yeah, no, big key to Thieves, we're still hunting here.
There's a big key to Mire.
Interesting, so clearable as soon as we can find Bombos somewhere along the way. But a pendant, so I'm sure our runners really don't want to go in there.
And the compass, the Hera.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which way runners move from here. Trey with the no small keys, but could clear Ice Palace, especially with that fire rod. Could go clear TR and then move through there.
Can Trey even clear Pod? Doesn't he need a small key still?
He went down there earlier and had a hard time trying to find the turtles, so already used that small key on that door down there, so it's already unlocked.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, I bet you they're definitely hoping not to see Bombos, just being sitting somewhere in GT that we'll never have to look in. Arborelia here, about to go get the news that, hey, I was just there, now I found the key.
Yep, let's see what it is. It is small key to swamp.
Yeah, Trey grabbed that earlier right after he had pretty much made the same play and checked the first chest of swamp already.
Whoops.
Oh, no whoops there. It's one of those things, there's so much action going on here, we gotta watch both screens.
Yeah. Again, to our tracker for being able to keep track of everything going.
Yeah, our tracker, AcroH, doing a great job keeping us in line. Between our tracker and our restreamer, those are the real heroes of all these restreams. We just get to sit here and talk about it, and one of them gets to make sure things go off without a hitch, and the other one gets to make sure that we actually try to know what we're talking about. Alright, Helmasaur down on Trey's side here.
Yep, and let's see what it drops. It is 20 rubies.
Yeah, not much in here, but all 6 keys done, dungeon fold cleared, another crystal down, so no, there'll be no complaints, I don't think. It looked like Trey gonna flute, saying no to Eastern, hoping to maybe stumble across that big key before going in there. Looks like this is the Ice Palace play. With the big key and Cane of Samaria. Don't actually need anything else to full clear this dungeon. Do logically, but not really.
Yeah, he could technically just do Icebreaker and go right to the end.
To answer a question in chat, I'm not sure which sprite Arborelia is using, but TreySpyre is using Plague Knight.
I think that's a character from Cape's story. I think. I might be wrong.
Oh, that's really awesome. That's good to know. Thank you, Flannel Cat.
Oh, okay. That's a really cool sprite, then.
Yeah, it's definitely really nice to see.
Trey should have hit the blue peg thing, or blue crystal.
He doesn't need to hit it, especially when you're full clearing. With the intention of full clearing, you don't need to hit it to do it. It's just a little bit walking around.
Was that Turtle Rock's small key on that chest?
Yeah, so that's a third Turtle Rock small in play now.
Yeah, my mentor in the mentor tournament uses his own sprite as well. And there's the mushroom.
Ooh, mushroom. Heard you like fetch quests.
Nothing's worse than a fetch quest that leads to another fetch quest.
And that's just an awful one to get inverted. I mean, they have all the tools to make it slightly quicker, but it's still not fun going there. Hey, all 4 Turtle Rock smalls are in play, so that makes that Hera stuff even more interesting now.
There's 50 rubies in the big chest. Arborelia's going in the swamp now, though.
Yeah, it's a super dense location. It hasn't stumbled across all those pod keys yet because some of them are in here, so this makes perfect sense.
Another 10 arrows. He's going to the boss now.
Yeah, everything else is done in here. Just have to go have a fighter sword, fire rod, hammer fight with Gold Stare. Good times.
Does he got a magic refill?
I'm not sure what Trey has left in the bottle. I cannot remember if he looped back over down to the shop, but
No, he's got 2 bottles. Maybe he did get a green or blue bottle. Well, with Fire Rod, he'd need the full magic meter to get in, though, to get past the shell.
yeah, it looks like he's farming for it here.
Oh, almost.
Ooh.
I think there's oh, he can't go into that other room.
No, he doesn't come in here with any of the small keys, so gonna have to take a trip backwards here and see if he can look out and find one more little refill.
Well, there's the tentacle things. Or the squid things.
Yeah, hopefully one of these last jellies will drop something here. Oh, there's something green, just not the thing you want.
That's just a troll.
At least this is a super tile, so up and down the stairs reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. As chat pointed out, this is the reason why some people steal the berry key in the conveyor room, especially with the mirror. Go in the normal way, steal that key so you can hit that side room.
Yeah, because isn't there like a full magic refill in there?
No, there's a few small pots. But Trey now has to hope that one of these drop again, because you had to Samaria block again.
Wait, doesn't the small skull thing, or does that not restock?
Yeah, he just remembered now. Oh no, it doesn't respawn. Not unless you leave.
Okay. Oh, that sucks. He's got 2 bottles, too.
Yeah, I could loop out and take a long walk around to the shop in the corner here that sells blue potion in the dark world. So kind of surprised that he didn't. Arborelia moving through here.
It would at this
swamp now.
At this point, wouldn't that be quicker than what he's doing, too? Oh, God.
I guess if the stars align, it would be probably a little slower, but it would be a lot safer.
Okay. Oh yeah, half magic. Like you wouldn't even be sweating, as long as you have over half your magic meter.
Arborelia fighting Argus on her side now. Has that advantage.
She's got Master Sword too.
Yeah, has that advantage of going to the Lost Woods and having that Master Sword. Makes us just a little bit nicer. Slashes or spins even just a little bit quicker than the fight that Trey had on his side. Silver arrows too, so.
Yeah. One-shotted Argus. And he's got full magic meter this time.
And that last berry drops one just because, you know, of course.
Yeah, better to pick that up and it turned out that you do have it then.
Right, move into one of these lovely cold stare fights. At least we have blue mail.
He's got the hammer at least.
Yeah, make it a little bit faster. You can always go back to spins if things get out of line here, but even with blue mail, cold stare hits like a truck.
Yep, he needs to be careful too. He's on 3 hearts.
Yeah,
there we go.
There we go. Another crystal in the book on TreySpyre's side. That third down.
And it's a full heart. Arborelia is checking the green pendant, which is just 3 bombs.
Well, you know, knowing that what we know, it was interesting to see that check because we do know that now that green pendant would be in logic with a clear, knowing that all 4 TR smalls are out there.
Yeah. You think she'll go ahead and hit Eastern since she's here?
She has the big key, so absolutely. This is a pod Eastern combo play for sure.
Can she... oh yeah, she can clear pod.
Yeah, she'll clear both of these while she's here, so...
Looks like Trey's gonna go get his Master Sword now. Or not, he's gonna go to the Skull Woods.
It's a little bit faster to go to the back in the Moth this way. We'll probably loop in that Master Sword and everything afterwards.
Unless he finds Master Sword while in here.
Should still probably check the Lost Woods, I would figure, at this point. It's the only time you're going to be up here now. Unless you have to come back for the unfortunate Skull Woods big chest at any point.
And there's the map for Hera.
Yeah. Trey should have full knowledge at this point, I believe, from what we've seen and what he knows, but go from here. See if Eastern's got anything else paying off on Arborelia's side. Oh look, the Thieves Town big. So yep. I guess we are in no mode. We still need a book. Technically. No, Desert's a pendant. Sorry, I looked at the wrong part of the tracker. No, that is no mode. You're absolutely right. Our tracker activation for putting that out there. I wasn't sure if Trey knew that TR was red or not at this point. Moth not exactly playing nice. Does have a red potion here. Probably going to go ahead and burn that now.
Yep. And okay, I was going to say knowing he takes only 1 additional hit, but that would have still killed him. But
yeah, no, handles the Moth here. This is probably going to be the playthrough. Lost Woods. Probably this would be the time to check the sewers as well, so that will give Trey the Eastern Palace big. If it pushes him to there before heading to TR, that will put Trey in go mode.
Yeah. And there's the big key for this Eastern.
Oh yeah, sorry. Why was I thinking that was in the sewers? It's the silver's in the sewers. My bad.
He got his Master Sword finally.
Yeah, after doing all those fights that are no fun with the fighter sword.
Yeah.
Trey's ready. Here you go.
Are we gonna finally get a look at Lumberjack?
Yeah, at this point, don't really care what's there. We can finish the seed without it, but let's have a look.
Yep, just a piece of heart.
Depending on how things routed here, both of these runners could be approaching their go mode very quick at the same time. Arborelia only needing to go into pod and get that fire rod. Looks like this is the Eastern Palace play from Trey here, so one runner entering, one runner finishing. They are going to both be approaching that go mode almost at the same time.
Yep, and she's getting a quick kill with the silvers.
Yeah,
just a
definitely
piece of heart.
Yeah, definitely one advantage that she has on her end.
Are we gonna? Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, I can't speak without a yawn. I was gonna say, are we gonna see her do Ice Palace? And I'm like, oh wait, she hasn't done this yet. She is not going. Is she going straight to Helmasaur?
Looks like she's going to make the play straight to the back and then come back in and clear it out afterwards.
Interesting choice.
Sometimes, if you're comfortable with it, you can move through it, especially at this point with a little more health in the male. It's not a bad play to just go get it done.
Well, I know with Key Sanity, you gotta have a different mindset too, so I'm thinking of vanilla randomizer with mindsets.
Oh yeah, every little mode has their quirks here. So Trey picks up that Thieves Town big. That puts him in go mode. So finish off.
Yep. Because with GT, you only need one big key and two smalls to full clear it.
Well, it only needs one small technically, because you can always get the one off the mini Helma to finish it anyway. Not clear it.
True.
Finish.
And there's usually almost always one when you're climbing up anyway.
Yeah, so we'll see how this plays out here. Yeah, you can also steal the key from the room to the left, absolutely right. Trey will go from Eastern to Thieves Town. Probably, and then just up and clear TR. I would think. Might do it the other way around. Inverted makes it a little bit different.
Where was the second bow?
The one in the sewers, where I had it confused with the Eastern Palace big. So, likelihood where it's sitting, Trey might open chests that he walks by along the way looking for them, but it'll be silvers on one side and likely no silvers on the other. And of course, that always happens. You line that room up smooth and all of a sudden moves over. Yeah, hopefully Trey maybe opens the stuff at the top of GT and maybe lucks out and finds a sword.
Arborelia is doing the vanilla hammer strats on Helmasaur.
She didn't activate. Did she activate spin speed? I did miss that. It does extend the hitbox if you activate spin speed as well without holding the sword out.
Yeah, she was doing. Her character was moving faster, so that must be what she did.
Have to come back in here, redip, clear out the rest of those keys. Find
Yep,
her
'cause
fire
you
rod.
need the-
That will put her in go mode. Oh no,
we
boots
don't
for
know
spin
what
speed. Hook speed. So
we
sorry
don't know
about
what
that.
we don't know what's required for Turtle Rock to enter though.
Don't need to enter an inverted. Have the mirror. It can mirror right at laser bridge and just go across.
Oh yeah. Oops. She's still skipping that chest.
You know at this point that if you do it on the outside chance, you're chasing quantity here. Going back to front. Pretty standard play with the keys. Just clear it out this way.
Okay. Yeah. Just the weird mindset still for me.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, key sanity changes up everything.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just I'm fine. I'm enjoying the seed though. This is like it's not as trolly as we wanted, but
It still had them doing some things. It was a little bit opened up early on, depending what you did. So that was nice to see a little bit of divergence early.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that does make sense to check the front two last. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm still learning the different variants of the seeds, so.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice, the Meyer big key. Everyone wanted that. At least it didn't give bombos, and you have to think about going there. That's a plus side. Alright, here we go. Arborelia dropping that bomb. Gonna move on through to that vanilla big key chest. Grab her fire rod and be in go mode.
Trey's in go mode, isn't he?
Yeah, Trey's been in go mode for a little bit here. Trey just has TR to clear and then climb GT.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yep. That's never a fun one though to have to go mode for is fire rod. You always want to try to find fire rod early. No, we don't need Amarith. We don't need it. We can enter through that one ledge outside of Laser Bridge.
Yeah, no one actually checked what the entry was. Yeah, we're playing it backwards. Trey taking advantage of the knowledge of the inverted mode, coming down here, grabbing a blue potion before heading to TR. Nice safety play. Be interesting to see how the silvers play out here. I mean, Arborelia is still having to clear Ice Palace before heading to TR, but you know, they can make a difference in the climb, especially if this ends up being stuck on Master Sword. Yeah, Trey, no surprise here. With the mitts and the hammer in hand now, go up and go through this way just a little bit faster to get to the back of TR. Go take down this three-headed turtle thing. What is Trinex? Quake being the medallion for TR, so it could have gone through the front. I forget where Quake was. Thanks, Ricky. Makes sense. Alright, so move on through here. Gonna probably see some hammer strats here, no half magic, extra bottle, but you know, don't want to hack away with the sword if you can help it. Hopefully Trinex plays nice. So far so good, one side down. Nira grabbing that maiden. Gonna go find out, obviously, that we all know it's definitely not a maiden. Trey has to be careful here, doesn't want to end up with a slip and having to redo this fight. But see how he handles it here. Blind getting away a little bit on Arborelia's side, but no problem. She'll handle it. Oh, and Trinex got away a little bit on Trey's side here. We'll have to use that and come back in. Blind down on Arborelia's side. 4 crystals so far. Sure, going from Thieves Town up to take care of that big old moth. Alright, Trey versus Trinex, round 2.
Oh, did Trey die? Sorry, I was stuff.
Yeah, no, what happens? Trinex got away a little bit there. It was a little tight, so back and do it again. There we go, a little bit higher health count this time. At least if something gets away, can take a hit. Trinex down on Trey's side. That's 7th and final crystal. Just time to, you know, head to the castle and climb GT. Shovel on Trinex. That's always fun.
Oh. Especially if you're on Master Sword, that makes you almost want to go do that.
You know, a bit out of the way. Maybe just take a chance on the 4 chests and the drop of GT. Maybe even check Hope Room before climbing.
Oh yeah, and then in Inverted they have to go to get Aghanim's Tower or Hyrule Castle, I should say, for this, huh?
Yep, usually the fastest way. Over here from 5 and walk over. Trey might be coming through the side here, lift up the rock and go through Uncle too, maybe hoping to find a sword on the way in. That moth not being the most polite here, like sticking up at the top.
There you go.
Handled that well, considering just didn't want to play nice. Six crystals done here on Arborelia's side. Just the time to go visit Trinex on her side, as Trey's cracking open GT. Interesting to see what he does here. May just rush to the top. Definitely comfortable with Master Sword fight, but I mean, everybody wants to see Tempered. Oh, Trey not wasting any time. Gonna dig for a sword a little bit here.
Is he not comfortable with Master Sword Ganon, possibly?
No, he's definitely comfortable with it, but I mean, gonna see if he can find just the quality of life item here. Oh, I totally forgot about Ice Palace. My bad. Yeah, exactly. Master Sword spins just take so long, even if you know some Aria strats with them or anything else. It's a lot of spins, it's a lot of time. You know, no harm in checking Hope Room or Stalfos Room. Yeah, no lamp either, so just makes it that much worse. Fill up your bottles and have to deal with it. Nice icebreaker over on Arbelia's side. Just keep moving on through here. May open things along the way as well, hoping for a sword. We know it's not going to work out that way, but definitely just eyes on the prize of getting down to Gold Stair. And Stalfos not exactly playing nice in the first part of the gauntlet here. Chase him around a little bit, but there you go. When in doubt, use a Fire Rod.
Yeah, Fire Rod, always a good choice.
Yeah, you know, if they're doing, I mean, they're coming in here with a little bit more limited type magic, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Those things will just run around on you for a while. Trey trying to definitely thinking about the Ganon fight, trying to conserve some magic here. Just going to use some spins and slashes, and this takes a little bit longer, but at least you know you're going to have the magic without having to go get another bottle. Arborelia dropping down here into her Cold Stair fight now.
Yep, and she's got Master Sword too.
Yeah, it doesn't have to get that little bit extra close and try to use a hammer.
Yep, but she is taking heavy hits though.
Yeah, Cold Stair not playing nice, and of course, gotta have falling ice everywhere. Dancing around here, one puff down, that'll help a little bit. There she goes. Cleaned it up. Very nice. Good fight.
Nothing's better than having a fast cold stare.
No, it's definitely one of those quality of life bosses. It's nice to have the extra stuff, but it's doable with the lesser setup.
TreySpyre is not getting the magic refill before going up.
You can grab the one. You can grab the one on the other side here, in the pre-mold arm room.
Oh. Ooh.
Nice fake powder play there on Trey's side.
I didn't know that could work on an anti-fairy.
Oh yeah, you can fake powder anywhere.
Okay, that's good for me to know.
You can even fake powder with the real powder. Last chance for Trey for a sword here, so let's see if the seed's going to be nice or just send him in here. Nope. Just 20 rupees.
This can be a quite quick Trinex fight, possibly for Arborelia. She's like... I don't know.
She'll still drop in this way. She has the exact same fight as Trey at this point. Probably
Yeah.
a little bit of hammer strats as opposed to just doing it. I mean, even with the extra thing, you don't want to burn your potion here if you can help it. You just buy it in case.
I don't think she can catch up at this point, though.
Well, I mean, anything can happen in a Ganon fight. You never know.
Yeah. No, I'm not trying to say that she does. You know what I meant.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's a with a dungeon clear ahead and a GT climb. You know, the odds are definitely lean one way or the other here, but things can happen. That is the beauty of Rando.
Wow. It is so weird seeing Ganon go through the ceiling in there.
Aurelia going for slashes with the other thing. Maybe not comfortable with the hammer here, but smart move on that side. Go over, get rid of that ice head so you don't have to deal with the frozen floor. Alright, a whole bunch of spins to win here.
Yeah, isn't it like 50 something?
56, I believe.
Oh, okay, she's got a blue bottle.
Yeah, she picked it up before she came up here. Traded the same thing. Trey moving on through here, just still spinning away.
And she'll pick up her shovel.
Yep. Again, and not picking exactly your favorite placements here, but making it work really well. Down to 2 hearts, though. Got to be careful.
He's doing... Oh, he took a death.
Thank you, JD Silvergun. I did a quick count in my head and ended up with 56. Probably counted the third phase twice. Thank you so much. Alright, Trey versus Ganon round 2 here. This fight can get away with you so fast. This position's not too bad. Aurelia heading over here, going to refill that blue potion for the climb, everything else, thinking about the Ganon fight. Definitely. Oh, and Trey gets another little hit as well.
Yep. Smartly re...
Yep.
I was going to say, didn't he grab the ferry? Then I remember you need the Pegasus boots to get that ferry outside of. Oh, and that's in Dark World too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in Dark World. You can get it with Quake. You can Quake it out of the tree if you want, but still need a button.
Okay.
Still need the, need all the stuff to catch it and everything else, and just time at this point.
Well, I meant like he use it to heal his heart so that he went in with full health.
Yeah, another one of those little nuances of inverted. It's not exactly sitting there conveniently anymore. And I'm picking a not too bad spot here.
I was about to say, what is Arborelia doing? And I'm like, oh wait, this is the Ganon entrance.
Oh yeah, gotta go to the castle now. On to phase 3 here. Hopefully Ganon doesn't get too warp happy. Try finding out the news that they're in the castle somewhere. We know they're in the back in the secret room in the sewer. Getting the torch glitch with that fire rod, moving on through here. Try to set
Very
some
nice.
consistent triples here, move through. So far, so good.
Oh, he almost took a fall.
Right there, moving on through. Aurelia just starting to climb on her side here.
Does he got another blue bottle?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, really nice triple setup here on Trey's side for this fight. I lost count at this point here, but getting closer, especially with triple setup.
I think that's 22 right there. Okay, it was 21. I was close.
Yeah, right there. Well, with that, down goes the pig, and now we've just got to finish the last part of this before we grab the Triforce here and finish up the race. Get your GGs in chat for TreySpyre, finishing with an official race time.gg time of 1:36.25. Make a wish. Yes, no. Maybe a sword?
Watch a sword be on pedestal.
Yeah, that would be something. Definitely never going to see that. Would have had to dig for bombos somewhere along the way. Arborelia here on to Lammo 2. Picked up that extra potion.
I had a seed yesterday. I got that butter sword was on a pedestal.
Yeah, well, you're definitely not going to go get that.
Nope. I'm perfectly comfortable with Tempered Sword Ganon.
Yeah, and I mean, just in general, you're not going. Unless there's something you absolutely need, you don't go on. You're not going after that pen. Moving through the climb, really nice here. Dancing around that. Just a few rooms to go, and then up to see the Dark Wizard and move on to the Ganon fight on her side as well.
Yep, we're off to see the wizard.
Why is there 3 of them?
What?
Just because there's 3 Agatus. Thought they said a wizard, not 3. Alright, moving on through here. Probably going to open up the chests as well. Definitely, I mean... Nope, deciding to forego it. Interesting. There we are, Mulderham 2 down. No falls, all's well is good. Quick shot across the gap here and head on up. Gotta grab that last chest just for the fun of it.
Oh, she got very good alignment for this first one.
Yeah, get the same patterns in here. That one is a little bit tricky. This one's not too bad either. Yeah. Definitely one of those seeds that you'd like to know where those boots were. So we'll find out here along the way. Maybe.
It could be on pedestal. Oh, right, no, it couldn't.
Just a key of some sort.
Yep.
Alright, time to drop into the, go visit the big pig here on Aurelia's side. Another game of spin to win here.
Well, honestly, I'm more curious to know where another sword was.
Probably like the same thing that our restreamer's saying here in chat. Could have been in Mire, could have been the top of TR, could have been just buried in GT. Lots of checks in there we're never going to see, per se. Unless you're just not comfortable with the Master Sword.
On to phase 2 here.
Yeah, handling the fight really well. Facing it out, timing those spins really nice, keeping herself out of trouble.
She's got to use that second blue potion.
You know, that's what it's there for. If you don't use it now, it's just going to be sitting in your inventory at the end doing nothing.
Yep, I'm in agreement with that, Silver. Really sucks when you have silverless Master Sword.
I actually might disagree on that one a little bit. Sometimes if you're in the rhythm of just spinning, it's almost easier just to keep spinning. Hey, this is favorable position. I am not sure, does she have... She has silver arrows, so doesn't have to spin all the way, at least on her side. On to phase 3 here.
You had arborelia. And arborelia finishes it now.
Yes, 6 the last skewer into the big pig here. And finishes with an official time of 1:44:35. Get your GGs in chat for Arborelia.
And we are also now joined in by Arborelia and Trey.
Hello, GG Trey.
Oh, GG's.
GGs, guys.
What a seed that was.
Yeah, the beginning seemed so slow, and then things ramped up pretty quickly.
Yeah, definitely. I was actually about to ask, how'd you guys feel about it? Just, kind of grinding it through the early part, and then all of a sudden, here, go do a bunch of things real quick.
Yeah. I mean, the early game is one of the things I love about Inverted. Just having all the options, well, the limited options, and, going where the items want you to go after that. The flute, or starting flute is nice in, for this tournament, for sure, because it gives a little bit more variety of where you can start.
Yeah, and I feel like that. I haven't seen the playback, but I'm gonna guess that's where I lost time. Like, I feel like I did some things slowly in the early game, just from having not enough items, and occasionally walked in the wrong direction because inverted.
Yeah.
But then I was very excited when I found that fire rod.
I think you lost one of the biggest time losses that you did Tower of Hera.
Okay. Yeah. It was there.
It was very tempting, for sure. Why did I leave the mountain? Because I know. Well, no, because I got the hammer when on that trip. I did Laser Bridge, and I just save and quit instead of finishing out the mountain.
Yeah, because I figured, I can get to Hera now. I might as well go now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think at that point there was just so much in the light world to do, and I'm like, yeah, let's just go elsewhere, and then cry when we leave like a sword up here or something.
Yep.
So, one question I've got for both of you. How do you feel about both checking that first chest of swamp and then finding the key a minute or two
Oh
later?
my god. I turned right around basically after I finished the flippers checks. I'm like, the game wants me to go to swamp and it's going to give us a small key here, so let's go.
Yeah. So you're talking about finding the small key on the island, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, yep, sudden change of plans. Still went to Zora because that's what I was routing, but yeah.
And then and then just following that, Catfish having a pod small, Zora having a pod small, 2 pod smalls in Swamp. I'm like, I'm leaving Swamp with 6 pod smalls. I guess I'm going to pod.
Yep. I also had all 6. Took that as a big hint that one of the deepest chests in pod was going to have progress, which was correct.
Yeah, definitely. Trey, you tried that turtle room without finding that fire rod first. Went in there with the one key, so
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I was
mean,
thinking,
why
oh, I
not?
have fire. This is fine. We can do this. Oh wait, and then I shoot the statue and I look and I'm like, oh wait, I don't have fire. This is a mistake.
Whereas I went in knowing I didn't have fire and knowing I just needed it to go well.
It did not go well for me at all.
Oh no.
I left, and I think at that point, then that was when I went to do my South Shore checks, and got the swamp small and all that fun stuff.
Oh. Yeah, I did Eastern and Pod after Swamp.
I held off on Eastern for way too long. Well, I guess not, because that sort of ended up. I ended up in Thieves Big Go,
Oh, neat.
which was just sort of, and I got that sort of on a whim because after finished Ice, I went to Skull Woods, and then got the Eastern Big Key and the sword from the forest. And then just sort of bolted over to Eastern, did Eastern, got the big key, and said, "Oh, okay, we're in go mode. Great, all right."
Yep, the fire rod was my go mode. And if I had checked the big key chest first, I would have done a lot less of Palace of Darkness.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And
But
it
yeah,
makes sense.
that was a
Though
fun
so much
seed.
more back there. Yeah, seed was really nice. A lot quicker than some of these can be. You both handled it really well. You know, went for the fact that you're limited resources, no boots to get around quick. You know, all the fun stuff that this game can give you.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Oh, yeah. Trey was telling me a
hey.
story about Magic and Ice Palace.
yeah, I was just
Well,
about
that
to
was
say.
fun.
Oh, I don't know if I want to talk about that. Thanks. I see who's asking in chat. I see you. So well, here's my thought. That was horrific. I don't know what I was doing. So I went into Ice, and I told myself, I should buy a blue potion before I go, go into Ice Palace. That'd be a great idea. Totally a great idea. I don't. Of course not. So I'm going through, and I'm like, well, there's no small keys. I could go down and steal the small key from the berry from conveyor belt room, mirror back out, and I have an extra small key. I don't do that either. I don't flip the switch because I have the big key. I'm like, this is fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong, right? Nothing. And then I go over, finish my loop, and I get down, and I'm like, well, I don't have enough magic. I'm short like one fire rod shot. Let me see if I can farm these guys for magic. And then the first thing I killed dropped a small magic. So, okay. Well, maybe I can get more. And I just went back and forth thinking this is going to work somehow. Even though I have to use magic to get into the room. It was a travesty and a tragedy all rolled into one. I eventually, you saw me mirror out eventually and just go through the dungeon again to actually beat it. I wasted so much time.
Travesty, tragedy, but very entertaining. So thanks, Trey.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Entertainment at my expense is very acceptable.
Still, inverted keys in 136 is a really impressive time.
Yeah.
I love inverted. Honestly, I am definitely in the minority saying that this is my favorite mode of the 5. I was so excited when they said, yeah, we're going to get an inverted mode.
Nice.
It took me to brackets to play it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't get any in groups at all.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to see more MC Boss in this tournament.
You can have it. So you could have all. Can you take the rest of mine? I don't want those. And tournament hard. You can have those too
Yeah.
if you want to.
I think there's just been way too much of that one. Everyone's done with it.
Hmm.
Yeah, between all the quals and stuff. Oh,
Yeah, well, congratulations, Trey, and good luck with the rest of the tournament. I'm happy to have gotten this far.
yeah. Thank you. This was a fun set for sure.
And thank you to the restreamers and trackers. Commentators.
Yeah, it's our pleasure.
Always our pleasure. Thank you guys for running it. Thanks for everybody putting this on. Ricky Okokiri, Akahish, doing all the tracking, clicking the buttons, keeping us from getting lost. So I'm sure you guys are kind of covered. If you have any final thoughts, if not, congrats for making it this far. Good luck in the next round, Trey.
Thanks. And yeah, thanks again, everyone, for putting this on for us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, this has been a great tournament. Thanks all.
Yeah.
Alright, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Arborelia and Trey, for the awesome race. Thank you again to Nero Lightshine, TJ Joel, and Akuhesh for the commentary and tracking. Coming up on ZSR tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, we have the Zelda 2 Randomizer Weekly Race. And we also have the Link to the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup match between Jossum Sauce and Amarith, Game 2, potentially deciding who is going to face Trey in the next round of brackets. On Wednesday, we have, at 4 p.m. Eastern, the Brackets Round 2 match between Smirk and Prior 57 for Link to the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup. And then on Saturday, as a highlight, we have a Skyward Sword Randomizer Co-op Tournament Semi-Finals match between British Stargate and Master of Camouflage. And with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off here, and thank you TJ Joel for putting the bot commands in chat. Follow all the runners, follow all the volunteers, and with that, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a fantastic night. Bye!
Bye, guys.